Good afternoon or good morning wherever you are, fellow Ambazonians. Today na Wednesday, number 8 day for this month of November 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, Mr. No Connie, Sense Pass King. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth. It bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people at home and abroad, I bring una revolutionary greetings. Today, we don't wake up again with another killing, this time of one Ambazonia for inside Nkwen, where they stabbed with knife. But first, I get this one for talk for our people them. The time we I come for una Ambazonians, I tell una say na time for we for moderate our stance. Otherwise, we go get into a situation of total loss. Some of una be think say na just a matter of play. The problem we will get them today for Ambazonia no be merely, even though na still a problem, the problem for Cameroon oppression. No man no need for lecture Ambazonia. Say Cameroon they oppress we, Cameroon they kill we, Cameroon they butcher our people them on a day-to-day basis because they want to keep we as a subjugated people. No man no need that lecture because nothing we would live with them on a day-to-day basis. We for Ambazonia wouldn't make up our mind, say we no like Cameroon, we want to leave Cameroon, we want to be on our own, we want our own identity. No man no need for lecture we about that one. No man no need for lecture we about our history, because we don't learn our history, we know what we want. You talk for even any Jack and G for Ambazonia, they go tell you where to wait and want. That one, it be said, we deal for the problem we will deal with them. Now because our country will be assigned for a category B territory with an open path for independence. That independence it will be denied because of the will of our own father. Because Great England, it be the papa way the world, it be talks and make it lead we out of their own discretion, where they be get the discretion at that time. Then decide say independence no be the choice for we. Will not be get no choice. Our right of self-determination it be restricted either for join La Republique or for join Nigeria. We be take that choice, and that choice it get consequences. If at that time the leader them will be get them, they be stand for fight for independence. They for pay the ultimate price and they for pay a huge price. But it will be easy for we for become an independent country. But them fail for stand up and fight for their right. Independence does not come on a platter of gold. And today the consequences of all the suffer with La Republique. Now as a result of that failure to act, failure to fight because they be naive. We run there for a very precarious situation today because Cameroon government, they don't see petrol. They don't see our natural resource and also our human resource. Because make una not forget, Cameroon they exploit our people them. For take money for ID card, for take money for bribe, for take money for concours. They milk we wouldn't become like a cow where they milk them for Cameroon. No man no need for teach we because we see them on a day-to-day basis. The United Nations, their report, they don't talk say the poverty level we go there for Ambazonia this year. It go be the highest in our history. The time we wanna be the see people their picture for Somalia where people they work at the chop grass, picking they die for road. Where they talk say that time na period of famine. We only get lucky say we then have a rainforest area. Let the poverty level where they project them for inside Ambazonia this year. Now one way you know we will see our own period. They talk say Ambazonia they go become a beggars this year. That means the people that go to use begging for survive. People for city center they know will be able for cope with prices for increase in price and in inflation for the CFA francs. The projection for our country it be terrible. our leaders in the diaspora, as I began tell una, there is no hope for any organization where it exists today for Ambazonia for bring we any solution. There is absolutely no hope for them. Amongst the so-called Ambazonian activists, there is absolutely no hope say they go bring we any solution. And every day, this thing where they talk is the proof for now, proof that they come again and again. There are key people them for inside Manu, for Manfe, for Ebekwa. These people them where they can't kill these people them now Ambazonian forces them. I don't talk with some of the forces the way they be involved. The community leader them, they know why they kill these people. They no can kill na random people. They come in the middle of a city, can select specific house, kill specific people them. We all them commander for Kwakwa. But some of our people them, they didn't even question and whether an Ambazonian soldier they fit kill our own people. They forget for no. Say our own soldier them for inside Baleng, they enter for place where they cry die. They slaughter 18 people, including Pekin, woman, mommy them, and old people them. Because wait, you get this senator where they call it Aka John, Aka Martin, when excuse me. Where you don't go say 1 million give subdivision for your country. So it talks say they go create vigilante for go fight Ambazonian fighter. They don't go key 4 Ambazonian soldier them. The Ambazonian soldier then come for that village, then key 18 people them. The video they outside mo see am. For a Kondo Titi, General 10 Kobo, he enter for inside school for a Kondo Titi. Then slaughter picking them, move one them for upstairs, throw him from upstairs, he fall for down, kill him for a front. He make video about him. At that time now, hoorays, where he be my assistant, where I be to work with Egg of C. Now he stands up also, make investigation. The place where 10 Kobo picking and they would ADF come, for instance, Meme where they be run go for ADF come for Meme. They ask them for day, then talk to the years, now they kill them, now the reason this one, so it happen. Who come, can't talk them for front. I talk say Ayabacho, you must can't condemn them. Send warning for all Ambazonian soldiers. Ayabacho can't stand for front, he condemn them. Say this type of killing, we cannot kill our own people because it will spoil our struggle. Nobody say so, they don't know. For inside 4 years, the cash in Camber picking, they be work at target, especially Wimbum people, them for inside below Foncha. You get for come right from Bingo, this Bingo hospital, no Bingo hospital, this small clinic for opposite Amomezam for day. Then cash picking for day 7 years old. Take and go time for come for 4 years. Put chain for that picking skin, keep picking sleep for inside coffin. Take picture and send them for their family. Then go from house to house. Kidnapping was so rampant in Bamenda. I step in and I say we have obligation. We must fight this thing because it is our responsibility, because we are those who have called for our soldiers to give them the moral authority to fight this war. Today we see this problem coming from our own camps. These are camps that work with us under General Kata when we were in the contender force. These are Bafut boys that we know doing this kidnapping in Bamenda. Everybody knows. The population wanted to march up against these boys. I refuse. I call Quarterhead. I threaten the palace in Nkwen. They back off. We know the problem we have. At that time, Edwin Foncha, where he be there for ADF, where he ran the Sago Shidoi quiet. Where he be there for, I think, of South Africa or America, he did now. My own country, boy, that one, my own direct, I feel talking about my direct brother. Because somehow we are linked in blood somewhere. Edwin Gawe been a big person for ADF. If he talk say, me go find way for kill those boys themselves. If the population then turn against those boys, even if they call the public say correct. Now Edwin Gang be talk so. He said that's those boys they need for die because the kind thing where the atrocity they be doing for our people, they be the kidnap people at least 6 or 7 randomly. Stop motor, move people then for they kidnap them. People they want vomit this struggle. I stand up and fight them. I know our capacity. I know what to do them for ground. I know what to do them. Town where General no pity, he come for Oko. He burn market for day because then disobey Ghost Town. Now me be the only man I call you for caution. I say, no, you don't have the right to burn the entire market because people disturb Ghost Town. Every punishment must be proportional. Beat people them for market, drive them, no burn their property. You burn their property, wait it happen. Some of your soldiers them broke money store, thief mobile phone never inside. That one are stealing, no be still punishment. Take mobile phone never inside, go tam, cash your people then take money for that day. Thank God they no pity. He listen. He end up listen for my advise them. Now the same thing that way, General Lucifer, he catch people they disobey Ghost Town, he shoot their bullet for a foot. All these excesses. Now our boys then be the commit them. The problem will get them for Ambazonia today. No be just the one for La Republique because we have defeated La Republique by embracing our identity, embracing a flag, a name, that is irreversible. We have made sure that Cameroon can no longer have any legitimacy in our town. All their so-called senators, mayors are unelected. Our people have rejected to give Cameroon concern. That is defeat for Cameroon. We have had international appeal for the root causes to be solved. We have defeated Cameroon. The problem we are facing today, now our own soldier them where they turn for they kill our own people them. This is the greatest challenge we have for our liberation struggle that can and will destroy this struggle if we do not take responsibility. This is the problem we have. We have two primary challenges because when it comes for La Republique, that is an obvious problem which is external. The problem Ambazonian face today is that our own soldiers that have picked up guns, that we have given them legitimacy to fight on behalf of the people for the people's interests, are harassing passengers, are kidnapping people, are killing people. Our diaspora population is afraid to go to ground zero, which is a very big, bad thing. When this struggle started, we were afraid to go to Cameroon to pass and go to Ambazonia because we are afraid of the Cameroon at the airport. Today, the thing have changed around. Our diaspora is afraid to go home because our soldiers will kidnap them. People are afraid to go even to the villages to bury their loved one. They are afraid because they will charge them exorbitant amount of money. Who can have 100,000 to pay for each corpse? Our people have run away from our country to go in Yaoundé. Douala, remember our case for genocide was undermined because our own students were now leaving our territory to go to Cameroon. How can you make a case for genocide when your people are going to Cameroon? I stood up. I was the only one in the whole Ambazonia calling for community school, calling for an end to the total boycott of schools and transforming it into a ban of Cameroon government school. I was the only one. Nobody stood by me. The egg of C said that I don't chop money for La Republique. All these people, Mama Wali talks of Awan Shosa of Abi Holy. All of them were against community school. The few community school that people open up in ground zero, we adopt it. I force it down the egg of C to adopt it. All of our groups, we have two problems as I have told our people. Number one, our soldiers are undisciplined. Our soldiers have lost political control, have lost the political agenda and the interests of our people at heart. And this problem is only number two problem. It stems from what? Failure of leadership. Our leadership in the diaspora is responsible for this bad conduct. I say so as a leader. I started working in this struggle with Pastor Emma, who were doing some of the destruction of some schools that were stubborn or that were Cameroon government schools in Ambazonia there, with General Ivor, with many of those people that we do not even know they have name. At that time, General Ivor was not even an ADF member. I started this struggle from that point. I left there. I was recruited. I was called to come and help because of what I was doing. When we started curing people, gathering money, sending money to people on the ground who were wounded by Cameroon guns, sending money to help people, encouraging people, generating journalists on the ground, activists on the ground. I serve as a bishop alongside John Igiwang, Mark Barata, and some other people that they still want to remain anonymous. As a bishop in the Tigers of Manu, when you were seeing the people fighting in Manu, were those people coordinating those actions, buying those weapons, training those boys? Before I saw how it crumbled, I've worked with groups, set up the group of RK. The British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces is my idea, is my creation. So I am a responsible leader in our struggle, and the forces that are working under me today, I've told them, if you do not accept order, you don't accept principle, go away, don't work for me. Because they say, Sankara said that a soldier without political leadership or ideology is a problem to the society. So the failure of leadership, our leadership are directly responsible for what is going on in Ground Zero. When soldiers come and kill your own, and you go and you blame it on the enemy, you do not even contact the soldier. The legitimacy you are giving on Ground Zero is that those soldiers can do anything, you are ready to cover up for them. When they kill one, the next time they will do even more. Sometime out of direct instruction, our leadership in the diaspora have sent soldiers to kill people. When we're having negotiation, where it was the time Ayabacho was having negotiation with the United Nations, it was a killing in the school in Kumba that ended that negotiation process. Cameroon pulled out of negotiation with the United Nations because the attack in Kumba school. Like it or not, this is the reality we are facing. This is the challenge we are facing. When they kill our people in Ebekwa, our leaders do not come and condemn it. They don't even have the time to do investigation to know who did it or how they did it, because they are incompetent. Those who are competent have all gone away. Look at Chris Mbongam. He's my enemy, but he's one of the most competent defense officials we have. Is the IG even using him? No, he's there isolated. Look at Barrister Valerie, who is the one coordinating the ARF of the IG, some of their camps in Manu. Have the IG even spoken to him and discussed with him about this issue? Are they even in contact with the forces on the ground? So we have been sending soldiers. I'll give you one example. In Gozang, Ayabacho said that the soldiers should deal with blacklegs inside the Egg of Sea forums. So in that pressure that they want to show leadership that they have done something, and also asking them to carry action, giving instruction to Ifang several times within the chat groups, I have all those messages. The soldiers were pressured, and when somebody came and reported to them that somebody is a blackleg, they did not hesitate to show an example without doing any investigation. I, Capo Daniel, I have given order for blacklegs to be eliminated in Ground Zero. I've given for them to show wickedness even to blacklegs. But in giving that instruction, I give them direct definition of who I mean is a blackleg. Somebody that they can really have proof that the community know that is working with La Republique. Somebody that they have an example that his action have caused the death of an Ambazonian, be it a fighter or a civilian. That is the person who deserves to be killed. Not an innocent person whose hands are clean or who is just suspected without any evidence and has not led to the death of anybody. When we say that you should go out and kill CPDM people just because they are CPDM members, do you know how many thousands of Cameroon Ambazonians are CPDM people? Not even because they belong to that party or they believe in that party or they are supporting that party, just as a matter of survival, or because of a family member is there, or because of a tribe is there. We are the ones in the diaspora who is the main challenge. They kill our people in Ebekwa. How many Ambazonians have come to speak the truth? They are not even concerned about the victims of those killing. All the groups are not concerned, I guarantee you. All our activists are not concerned. They are more concerned about the image. What it means that if we say that it is our soldiers, it is not a matter of if we say, it is not a matter of fact. And then I have some of the Egg of Sea sending me a message. Let me play this audio.
Under serious investigation, where I tap people them around that area and for that axis. This about 10 minutes ago, one lady tell me say, na military can't do that work. Say, military they can't park their motor for distance about 1 mile. Play them park their motor, then change all their clothes and say it did this.
Another message today, also what I'm gonna hear.
Good day, Chairman Kavi. As I explained before, the attack for Manfe, na military they do am. How I take no say na military they do am. Now my classmate, where he take part, he himself as an army, he take part for this.
So the one is called Che Kavi for Ayabache group. So now the type of things this way it make our struggle the detox it don't be abandoned in the hands of illiterate. Illiterate no mean as in a man we no go school. Now just person way no get be illogical. Person way need the reason. How on earth our people then go even they consider this rubbish? People that they make fake audios. Now say that they make and lie about people that they spoil this struggle. How Cameroon military will come, they no get come for change clothes. They don't want to go keep people, they will come pack motor for road, change clothes for dress like amber. The one talk say na a brother, so one be there for the army where go kill him. Before something it happen, you do want know where to way happen. You dey call the people the way them be involved, the eyewitness the way they be there for the family member the way they die for the community leader them, and even the forces the way they operate for that area for a year way to wait and talk. Any man where don't do the basic investigation, you already know where to way happen for the. All journalists them for the whole war. I even try for reach out for some journalists them, big journalists them for the international community. They even deny for hear our own side of the story because this thing it be so bad. Secondly, they don't first talk for 3 other Ambazonian groups them. Then give some big fafad lie them. It just dele how we Ayabachu talk then keep people for Insta Gozang. They interview Lucas, he lie say, then catch that people, then they be not investigate, then suit for 1 month. He relied, no say that international organization, then they get people for ground where they don't already talk for the family, they gather even forensic evidence. So when you can lie, fat lie like this, wait till you think say the family member for these 25 people the way they don't die, not be 25 people them. Wait till be the result for Ebekwa where all man know the truth. Now they no go first listen for you again, Ambazonia. Because they know say you are out of touch, you no care about them, you are a liar. They go turn the listener for the Cameroon government where they come for they can't talk say na then deal with the population. They go forget all the baba thing them say now only for still people them for Manfe way Cameroon government we first drive them and go for Nigeria, call we say Biafran for day. You dey also give encouragement for those soldiers for things that if you go do another thing tomorrow, nothing no go happen because first of all you have not contacted them. This type of stupidity within our struggle, na it be the problem. Na it cause this death. Na it make our people that they continue for key our own people them, and it make them impossible for the international community for even take us as people the way them be responsible or they represent the interest of our population. All our groups them, none of them they no go bring with solution for this war because their own interest now for maintain some imaginary talking to themselves and thinking that everything is going well. If they convince themselves that everything is going well, it means that everything is going well. Deception, self-lies, that will not help us in the long run. We are fighting to change our people, their life on the ground, for give them independence, give them freedom. We need to fight now for impress ourselves. What will you benefit you if you deceive everybody in a small chat group of 4 people and you are making a fool of yourself in the international community? That is the problem we have in Ambazonia. Because of time limit on the podcast, I'll have to conclude. Ultimately, we the blame na la Republic say na he don't cause the war. Na he don't cause this war. But for we forever change or participate for the solution, we need to take responsibility for our own side. For we for end this excessism. Now for we for stand firm on principle and on the sanctity of our own life when it comes to our own forces and our own practices. If we cannot be firm because we want to please some few people, so man want please na soldier them. Those soldiers are still coming back to me every day, not because I come out and support them every day, because I tell them the truth. No matter whether you go up, jump up, our population will always still come back to me. And they will always listen to me. Because I stand to hold their interests. And this should be a lesson to all Ambazonians. That is why I have told our people that even in my YouTube, I have blocked all these A-of-C bullies and blackmailers, all these delusional Ambazonians who are hardlines. I'm not saying that their interests, their primary motivation are wrong. These are people who genuinely are fighting for our freedom. But just because you are fighting for freedom does not mean that you are the solution. Most of them are the problems we have. Overzealous, blinded by group leadership, idolizing and creating occultism around individual personalities that makes them blind to even the plight of our own people. How come we have fallen so low that the blood of our own people in Manu, slaughtered by our own people, we are willing to lie and cover up from them? Have we not been transformed by this partisanship to become the same type of people we are fighting, the Bulu Beti people? If we continue in that route, our people will vomit us, and the end solution will be worse than what I am proposing. Our fighters will be considered a matter of criminality, like the Lord Resistance Army, and our own economic situation and livelihood will be so worse that we will be worse than the people of the Myanmar. And that is not our portion. That is why you can hear my voice today. This is the voice of hope. This is the voice of truth. This is the voice of light. And this is the voice that will continue to stand up for the people's interests and for the independence of Ambazonia. Capo Daniel looking out for you, signing off.